I'm a victim in this situation.
Winners of medical comedy. But to explain winners of medical comedy, first, Toni, what is victims of medical comedy? It's been talked about a lot on this show, but if you're just joining us, this is what it is.
So often when you're in a medical situation, it's pretty tense. You're a bit nervous. I have found myself many times in the situation of trying to, break the ice, ease the tension a bit with a little joke. And often the jokes don't land, and the doctors are obviously taking their jobs very seriously.
They've heard it all before.
They're doing their job. And I always think that I can make a situation a little bit easier, and it never works.
Never.
Never.
Sadie, who listens to our podcast, has messaged through.
Hi, Sadie.
And she said, we all love our victims of medical comedy jokes and awkward situations. It sucks for anyone in that situation, but for the rest of us hearing it, it's hilarious.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
But does anyone have any instances where the medical comedy fully landed and did not take victims?
Not in my experience, no.
Sadie, because I am one of these people. I was getting a pelvic exam. Ripe for comedy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting into my gown, and the nurse and doctor, they're explaining how the whole procedure works and, going through that. And the nurse says, so you know what to expect then? And Sadie goes, yep, my mum said it's like a blind date except without any of the fun. And the nurse and doctor lost it. They thought it was hilarious. The doctor's laughing. The nurse is laughing. I'm laughing. No victims were taken.
Oh, my God. That never happens.
It never happens.
What doctor does she go to? Because I'd like to go there.
I'd love to get my pelvis exam there.
I would travel to that doctor.
Yeah. Let's lock that in. So Sadie posts this. And a few other people go, oh, I've actually got some...
Oh, in our Facebook group?
Yeah.
Oh.
Talia.
Hi, Talia.
I was sedated but still awake. Oh, isn't that the ickiest feel? Like when you you can't really move you out of it, but you still can see and are aware, but you're just a bit just take me out, doc. I was sedated but still awake because I was having a cyst removed. And it all went quiet for a minute and I felt like I needed to break the ice. Okay. Every victim of medical comedy has said to themselves, oh, I just need to break the ice here.
I'll take this on. Yeah. You go, oh, you know what? It's a bit uncomfortable. Well, someone has to say something. It might as well be me. Because you're the one laying there with your butt out or your legs open or your mouth open or your dick out or whatever it is. You're the one
Thanks for lowering your voice when you said dick.
Or your dick out. You're the one with... in the most vulnerable position. And you just think, I have to, make them think I'm comfortable. Because you only, make jokes when you're comfortable, quote unquote.
So you're so uncomfortable, you need to make yourself more uncomfortable by trying to prove how not uncomfortable you are.
Exactly. It couldn't be simpler. Yeah.
So I'm just laying there, says Talia. Arms splayed. I'm just a dead weight laying on a metal table. And I said... oh, are we about to do my autopsy? And they all snorted laughing. No victims were taken.
They laughed at that.
Yeah. That is a surprise. Maybe Talia was more sedated than she thought.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah. Or maybe she thinks that's what happened, but what happened is she went...
She laughed at herself.
No, that was her trying to say the line.
Oh.
And then the doctor just looked at her and laughed like, what an idiot. She's trying to talk when she's got a sedated face.
A bit like on Wolf of Wall Street, and he thinks he's like...
Yeah.
He thinks he's driven.
And then I just drove home, parked in the garage, did a few sit-ups, had a juice and went to bed.
And he's all good. And then he's like, sir, is this your car? And it's completely written off.
Yeah. And they're all laughing at Talia, not with Talia.
Oh, Talia.
Or maybe we've ruined it for her.
I think that we should, Talia, that's good, Talia.
Great stuff, Talia.
Good job.
Thanks, mate. Rhiannon says,
Hi,
my
Rhiannon.
husband went for a vasectomy wearing a T-shirt that said, it's all fun and games until someone loses a nut. And all the doctors and nurses fucking loved it. No victims were taking a doctor sniff that day, says Rhiannon.
I can't believe... What doctors? I'm going to the wrong doctors.
I think you are.
Or maybe I'm not as funny as I thought.
No, Talia. I mean, Toni. You're both very funny.
So when I go and make a joke and I can just go... and then you just laugh.
Yeah, that's what this podcast is. When Rachel gave birth, the first midwife was actually a big burly dude.
Yep.
And Rach says during the first dilation check, it was pretty uncomfortable. He was a big guy with big hands, and they need to get in there to see what's going on. And stuff.
Yeah, and also you're just nervous because you're about to have a baby.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The next check was done by a smaller female midwife with smaller feminine hands. She asked if it was okay to proceed because obviously consent.
Consent.
Consent. Is it okay? It's cool.
Well, yeah, and you just they normally run you through what they're doing so that someone doesn't just shove their fucking hand up ya.
Yeah.
Like a puppet.
So she asked if it was okay. Rach goes, yep, no problems. And says, after the last bloke, I probably won't even feel you touch the sides. I laughed. The nurse laughed. My husband sitting next to me laughed. The doctor laughed. No victims were taken.
That is very fun. I would have laughed at that too. That's really funny.
And we got one final one. A lot of gynecologists chat. Again,
like I was saying, when you're there splayed open, that's the ultimate time when you need a little bit of reprieve. You don't want to feel as awkward. And maybe gynecologists get it a lot because people are you're looking at their fanny.
Rach has added something.
Oh, Rach has added to her comment. Live?
Not live. This is in Sex and the City.
Oh.
It was made more awkward because we were both laughing while her hands were still inside of.
So you laugh. Because when you laugh, I'm going to let you guys in on something. When you laugh, because you when you go like that, it squeezes everything.
Mm.
And
that's when I can't come, I tell jokes.
Oh.
That was a joke.
That was... I'm a victim in this situation. And because you tighten up. Yeah. And so...
It's like when a girl's throwing up.
What?
That's in a movie. It's called Tom. Have you seen the movie Tomcats?
No.
Here's a recommendation. Do not watch that movie. What has happened to this episode?
What the fuck?
I feel ill, but that's in a movie called Tomcats.
Okay, so what
No, no, you go.
What I was going to say is that, so if she was laughing, the hand was in her, it would have been like squeezing out her hand. She probably just had the baby.
Yeah.
Squeeze it right out. I can't believe you just said both of the things that you just said.
I regret both of them.
Yeah. Or maybe it was a bit like Talia and you just went...
Yeah. No one can understand what I just said. Don't watch Tomcats. Finally, a Steve.
It's like when a girl's throwing up.
Oh, God.
But you do contract.
Oh, yeah. No, mate. Didn't sound great, as you can imagine.
No, I can't imagine. It doesn't sound great.
Okay.
SD. Thanks for listening to the podcast. She works in the police department, like she's a fingerprinter person. She does the fingerprints.
That's insane. God, imagine the characters you'd meet.
Yeah. Nah, that'll be psychos.
You'd meet some interesting people, because there would be people who have refused to do a breath test who would just, but then you'd obviously get the hardened criminals as well.
Well, Steve said there's actually a lot of non-criminal related things that people need fingerprints for.
What?
Like people in the medical profession, sometimes if you've been robbed, they get your fingerprints so that they don't go and find your prints on your stuff. They can differentiate between you and the... even people that work for public in the public system, like for government, there's always a record. There's a lot of.
What do they use? Is it ink or is it like powder or?
I think it's an ink. Having watched movies,
yeah, well, that's what I'm basing it off as well.
So Steve said my gynecologist came in, and we recognised each other, and I said, "Oh, I've known where those figures have been." And we both absolutely lost it. Even though we're at the police station, no victims were taken.
Oh, so it was... Oh, my God. I got the situations confused.
Oh.
I thought that you meant that at the gynecologist office, she went, we've met before.
I've taken your fingerprints.
Yeah, and I went, well, you don't want that person to be your gynecologist. But you meant that...
No, the gynecologist went in to the police...
do you cancel your appointment after that? Do you go, you know what, might find someone else?
No, again, the non-criminal reasons. He works in a
We
hospital.
don't know.
Do you actually want to know something really strange? And
Always.
This is Esti has, she goes, I know it's winners of medical comedy, but I've actually got a normal or nah.
Yeah.
She said he ended up being the gynecologist who helped with the birth of our child a few years later.
Sure.
And him and my husband, the gynecologist and the husband, got along really well.
I mean, they got something in common, don't they?
Yeah. Ton of brothers.
Finally, we've nailed what that saying's supposed to mean.
Tunnel brothers. Oh.
And now they golf. They're friends.
Yeah, they go, but they can share gloves, got the same size.
That's worse than anything I've said this episode.
I'm really proud of myself. See, this is what happens when I'm at the hospital. I make these jokes. I don't appreciate them.
So Steve says, normal or nah, your husband and your gynecologist being bros. Tunnel bros.